Who's fixing amulets and rings now? Previously, it was possible to do this at the forge, but now it's impossible. No! I actually have no idea. I think I actually... Wait, we just fixed some rings at the... we have the blacksmith in our camp. And he was able to fix some rings, it seemed like. But we'll see. We just started playing this update. So I'm not sure. But welcome to the channel, by the way. I can't pronounce your name, I'm sorry. But welcome, it's good to see you. This lady's great. You can send her for a recon, and not only she marks interesting spots in your map, but she also brings hunting trophies. That's amazing. That's amazing. You think she's gonna want these blueberries? All right, we actually, okay, but we gotta survive. We need to somehow survive this walk back, and there was a lot of brigands along the roads. But I believe Derwin has never been stronger than he is right now. I guess that makes sense as you play any RPG. The moment that you're actually playing in is the strongest you've ever been in the game. That's the whole point. Goodbye, Jove. Derwin's really feeling it. His morale. His morale is sitting at a whopping 16%. Did we lose morale after eating all those berries? Oh. Oh, easy does it, lads. Easy does it. Okay, he's investigating the shot. Is he running? He might be running. He could be fleeing in terror. We have the range, though. You win this time. Foxy. Foxy LaRue. Okay. Dash me. He's bleeding. Can we get another shot? Oh, we got him. God's be praised. No. I think this is full. It is full. I should have made more stew. Bury me. Bury me with my money. I don't know why I always say that reference whenever I see a berry. I think it's from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. Oh. Hello, sir. I think we can take him on, but let's do a little shout. Okay. Okay, they're both aggroed. It's fine. We'll take out the peasant first, as long as there's not a third shooter. He looks a little bit more armored. Let's switch ammunition. He's wounded. I keep forgetting to activate suppression. We don't need suppression. We got him. Rebel flail. With a rebel yell. She casually bagged a bear pelt when you sent it. That's the only way we're going to get a bear pelt. Is going to be from her. That's unbelievable. Why is she following us? She's clearly more skilled. The blacksmith can only fix the low-level ones. Now, there's still a lot of this game we need to see. And I'm excited to experience it, yes. Do we have any room for these? Apparently not. We're going to drop... Oh, what's going on here? What's going on here? Give me these raspberries. We need morale. Get that out of here. Right. They're everywhere. I tell yous. Wait, I should have done suppression. I should have switched ammo types. Let's go. Did you hear the eagle over yonder? Behold its precious flight. A cut that you will remember for an eon. I want to see if we'd hit him. This is great. You guys were not kidding around when you said suppression is a good one. That, especially the bleed. Everyone's bleeding these days. Just in general, too. In real life. Why is everyone bleeding? We're still heavily intoxicated, though. Little leak swap. Rhubarb. That's good for intoxication. We're gonna have to drop a pelt. Eat it. You know what? I think we only need one dog pelt. We're getting a little greedy with multiple dog pelts. We're not gonna be making many beds. How could you? How could you? I don't believe it. He's giving us the riggy ziggies. He's going back and forth. He's taunting us. All right. Look, it's mine. It's mine. Finders keepers. Let's do the big move. Yeah, finish him up. I don't think he was bleeding. I feel like using the daggers. It's been a while. The old Riggy Ziggy. We still got it. Okay, pick up all these things. You think the mobs mass respawned after the last patch? There should, yeah, this feels very off for the game. Usually the game, you encounter one or two on your travels, and it can be difficult, but this is like a massacre that's happening. The banditry is evolving. They've been breeding. I forgot the freaking prized rabbit. Hold on a second. We can't let that rabbit meat go to waste. You think you'd be mortified if you were fighting some guy who just appears out of the forest, he draws back an arrow, and I hear an eagle scream. Exactly. Absolutely terrifying. All right, harvest me. Rabbit pelt and some tender meat. All right, Baron, we got lots of stuff for you. We still got a ways to go, though. You get to live, rabbit. Snake. I don't want to mess with the snakes. Like, they can get nasty. And we know there's some creatures over there. I gotta use the examine surroundings a little bit more liberally, I think. Rhubarb. Oh, intoxication. It's at a relatively acceptable rate. We've finally done it. How do we get our sanity back up? Maybe we just need to have a good sleep. When was the last time we slept? All right, time for a little coffee sip. Gentlemen, at ease. Look, I don't want to take any risks. We have places to go. We have caravans to sit. Jesus Christ. Okay, wait. Is that a moose? No one told me there's a moose in this game. These are my brothers. For the land up north. The Canadian wildebeests. These things can take out trains. Alright? If they charge at you, they can topple a train. Very high danger. At ease. Good moose. At ease. That terrified me. That was a big jump scare for me. I almost threw up. You did tell us. You just told her. Apologies. I have the memory of a young squirrel. A young squirrel who's just leapt off their first tree and plummeted. They thought they were a flying squirrel. No. We're gonna let him live. Looks like a new monarch has already arrived amongst the canopies of the forest. It's because most don't live to tell the tale. You always throw up when you're scared. It happens, you know. That's why I don't play horror games. Can you imagine? Every time there's like a jump scare, instead of like screaming and actually jumping like a regular person, you just start like violently throwing up. If if I had that, I'm going to say it's a God-given ability. If I had that ability legitimately, I think I would use that talent to be a YouTuber 100%. I know I'm kind of doing that anyway, but can you imagine the content of like playing Five Nights at Freddy's where you're constantly throwing up? I'd watch that. Okay, what are we? These freaking brigands. They're absolutely in our paths. All right, we can take them. How many arrows do we have left? We have the technology. Activate suppression. The eagle cries. Pardon me. He's bleeding, it looks like. Potentially somebody like splattered over here. Maybe he just threw up too. Okay, we're gonna do the big move because he's got a pike. He's gonna be able to do a reach attack. We don't like reach attacks. You can't hit me from there. He's stuck in place. A point blank shot to the dome. We can outrange this gentleman. Do we have any? We're out of regular arrows. We really need to get those regular arrows. All right. I'll drink to that. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Aylward von Fiore. That is a name of regality. Wow. If you were my king, I would bow to you. Aylward von Fiore. I love it. Welcome. Great to see you. We dedicate. Oh, maybe I was gonna say we dedicate this fight in your honor, but it may not be going too well. Okay. Big jump. The big move. He never saw it coming. Okay, we got the scary boy with a shield. And I think now we can just pummel this gentleman. He thinks he can run? Okay. You poor soul. There's no crying. There's no escape. There's no crying in baseball. Pardon me. This is getting rude. It's like the same guy. Yeah, I feel like the patch respawned everybody. All at once. How dare you? Don't you know who we are? We're the big move Derwin. Okay, things are getting a little spicy. We're gonna do another big move. I feel like the range increased for our dash. That was very hefty. We're getting a little thirsty here. Slice them and dice them. Unbelievable. Did he just drop some sinewy meat? And it's already pre-roasted? A purse? Unironically, a decent person. The fact that you got the reference is all that matters to me. Well done. Well done. What a great movie. A League of Their Own, I think it was called. Wondrous. Look at all the shit in our inventory. We've bypassed Varen. There's more brigands there. We gotta get out of here. We're self-sabotaging ourselves. I get too old for this shit. Ooh! We just got some morality. Might as well lose it. Get out of here, Sebastian. Keep an eye out. Make sure no one's sneaking up behind us. All right, Baron. We've finally returned. It's been a long night. We've murdered like 20 people. I was confused. I was like, who the hell is this? I've already forgot. We just did a whole mission to get this person. Already forgot who they were. All right. This is my concern. We're pretty filled up. We need to sell. Can this be... Oh, that didn't really make it better. Okay, we can do this. Ooh. Do we have any more space in here? Wilfred, which your name is slowly becoming Wilbert. Wilfred. think I gotta get rid of some of this like crap that we don't need. Look at it, there's so much. Hello. I didn't know we had you. There's a celebratory wine, the old Bryn Vermouth. The second we kill a boar, we're popping that one back. We have some beer. This could help with some morality. Let's drink before we go to bed. A Rigmony. That could just be fodder. Okay, we don't need that. We're getting somewhere now. We're opening up the realm. Ooh. Oh, yes. There you are. What could his name be? Octavius? That sounds kind of regal. Octavius the Owl? Oregano. Wilfred and Oregano. You will become friends. I'm like a parent. Like when the parent, like, and there's two parents that are friends and they have kids and they dream about the kids becoming friends, but the kids really don't like each other. That's what I feel like I'm doing right now. Like this duck and this owl become friends, rot together. What happened? No! The honeycomb's going bad. We lost our honeysuckle. That actually hurt me. My heart yearns. Let's go here, here, here. I want to just use, we're going to use this. Wait, not on the staff. Not on the staff. We have the boots. These boots might be very nice. Let's see. Let's see. Use on the boot. All right. Fortified splint boots. Fortified splint boots. It's exactly the same. Now this is worth 348, but it's going to sell for a little bit less. Well, not a lot less. It's going to amount less. Repairing it's probably going to cost a lot. So I don't think it's even worth it. See you later. Join the honeysuckle that was wasted. Okay, auto sort. Oh, damn. We want to hold on to this. We want to open up this bag. Damn it. Opens a bag. We have another fox belt in here. Okay, we got to do some selling. We gotta stop fooling around here and do some selling immediately. Oh god. Oh god. Disenchantment. We get the pelt. These flails, you know what? Just get them out of here. What is this? A guard halberd? Hey, we have broadhead arrows? How many dog pelts? We have so many freaking pelts. You wish you had good memory of actual useful things and not this. You still remember where the beehives were. I remember I forgot that instantly. Everyone was yelling at me like, mark the map, mark the map. I had no idea you guys were telling me to do that. There's got to be stuff that we can get rid of. There's got to be stuff. The bucket. It's used for upgrading. Get these coin purses out of here. Why do we have all this crap? All right. All right, we're making progress. Smoke leaf. Why would we destroy the smoke leaf? We can sell it. We're going to sell it. All right. Rabbit in there. Origmony. Get back in there. Horseshoes. Get in there. I should shift click. Put all this stuff in here. Acorn, we don't need to put that in there. You in there. I think that's good. Rope can go in there. All right. All right. Everything else can be useful. Merge. Get that out. Get that out of here. All right. All right. Holy hell. Go to Osbrook, sell the pelts to the Drunken Woodsman, buy some grain in the mill, and make a hen house. Let's go. I think that's a great idea. I'm like a parent as I hover over an owl corpse, naming it. I've already forgot his name. It was like Oreganago. Jesus. What's happening to me as I age? Looks like you've decided to stay. Oh, I'm just grabbing a bite to eat before heading back. Keep listening. It's a jest, yes. I've decided to stay. Varen and I already chatted for a bit, traded some stories about my father. Maybe spending some time with your caravan won't be the worst thing after all. Here, your plate. Oh, smells great, thanks. A pot roast? That's incredible. The routine is soothing. Preparing and measuring the ingredients, chopping, frying, stewing. You know what? I think cooking is annoying. However, if I'm cooking for other people, it's enjoyable. But if I'm cooking for myself, I realize that all this practice of cooking, aside from like killing disease and actually like cooking it so it's edible, the additional practice of cooking, the only thing it benefits is my tongue. And my tongue should go out there and get a job or something. It doesn't benefit like my stomach. It just makes my tongue happy. Anyway, it's a lot of work just to make your tongue one body. I'm going to stop this rant. It takes my mind off the worries a bit. Mind sharing a few recipes? Yes. What? If we get along, maybe I'll treat you again someday. But for now, I need some time alone. Okay, that was too much socialization for the day. We need a third party member, Harold the Dungeon Rat. Oh, yes. Just a giant rat. The cooking channel. Maybe one day. You know, I'm pretty sure, depending on how things go. Oh, look at Alda. What do you give us? Every 5 days, she can scout. Terrain knowledge. Hunting secrets. Oh, Ranger Broom. We need to really become friends. How do we become friends with these people? Looks like Darrell is getting there. Speaking of Darrell, where the hell are you? All right. Let's focus up. Hit the road. All right. Where is the pelt selling place? Isn't it? Wait, it's here. The Drunken Woodsman. Okay. We can head. That seems like a very roundabout way to get there. Okay, we can head like here, and then we're 2 spaces away, 2 spaces away, 2 spaces away. We can have the time of our lives. Sell, get everything organized, and have a wonderful time do it. Are you ready to embark? Let's go. Yeah, I can totally see in a weird way, like if I can turn this into more of like a full-time gig, many years down the road, I would totally be doing like stupid cooking streams, like just to be like an idiot making the stupidest things and purposely failing everything. It'll be great. I would do like a cooking stream where chat gets to choose the ingredients. Something like that. Oh, that'll be fun and possibly poisonous. I gotta rethink this. What the hell? The monarch has arrived. Is that you, Oregano? I didn't mean to shoot it. I didn't mean to shoot it. I wanted to talk to it. I thought it was her pet. Oreganago, you live again. And you have flown away. Is this the, no, this is the person. I want to talk to you. Great horned owl. One of your favorite things to cook is chorizo. Because anytime you make it, you get increasingly drunk at a time. You know what? That would probably make cooking a lot more enjoyable for me. Just getting increasingly drunk. You guys pick the ingredients, and then I have to eat it at the end. I'm already regretting making this like open promise. Everybody wipe your minds. Wipe your minds clean. You have no errands in the village. I'd rather stay with the caravan. That's fine. I need you to scout the area. Beautiful. What do you have to... Do you have anything to sell? We get traps. We get large sinewy meat and tender meat. This is great. What do you sell here? Broadhead bolts? We don't want those. Alright, this is wonderful. Can you salt my meat, though? We're gonna sleep. Get a nice little save. And we gotta start just... If anybody is here hoping to see troll fighting or massive killings, it's not gonna happen. We're gonna be just selling, getting confused, maybe getting lost in the forest as we try to organize our disgusting inventory that's just gotten out of control. It's gotten out of control. We gotta pray. We gotta remember to pray. And we gotta try and upgrade this caravan stuff. All I remember is we need a blacksmith's hammer. That's all I remember. And the blacksmith himself does not sell one. Or does he? He does not. What's this? A bloodletting lancet. Disgusting. Hey, we need some of those. All right. First things first, let's drink. We're wasting that blessing. It's pawing cats and dogs. I once heard someone refer to raining, like there's the expression, oh, it's pouring cats and dogs, as we just saw. But I've heard it was my friend's grandfather. This was like back when I was in high school or something like that. My friend's grandfather once came up and said, "By Jove." Well, he didn't say "by Jove," but I like to imagine he said "by Jove." By Jove, it's raining like a cow pissing on a rock. And that... Oh. Eggies! Gods be praised. And that gave a real good mental picture for me. Like, it's raining so hard that's splashing back up at you. Anyway. Anyway. I gotta go down. We gotta do the pelt selling. Oh, excellent. No, damn it, damn it. No, damn it. We got there. We got there. I can't even remember my own buttons that I've programmed. All right. Any new STONESHARD players out there? Well, do I have the tip for you? If you are hunting and you have pelts in your inventory, sell them at the Drunken Woodsman Inn for... Wait. Is this the right place? I'm pretty sure that's the right place. For maximum profits. A professional STONESHARD player here. Yeah, yeah. We've killed many wolves and tits. Oh, the grave doesn't refill. You can bury a second person there. Might be wise to dry myself off. Oh, he's got soggy boots. We can just live off eggs. This update has added eggs. Excellent. I don't know why that made me laugh so much. It's replaying in my head. Eggs. Oh, pardon me, gentlemen. Pardon me. You know what? We got a little bit of space. We got a little bit of space. I think we can afford a couple more pelts. They never saw it coming. He saw it coming. Okay, we need a little bit of distance. Unbelievable. Riggy Ziggy out of there. And give him the old one too. We want to take down this one first. He's injured. He took the shot for his friend. We're in a little bit of a pickle here. Swamp. Give him a Riggy Ziggy. Oh, thank God. We're still alive. We are still alive. Help me. Oh, we're gonna be rich after this. No. I don't know if that's something they added where you can just like click in there and it goes directly in. Gods be praised. Put the eggs in there. My life has just gone so much simpler. I thought I was eating the eggs. I thought for a second I was just eating the eggs. Open this up. We're full. Give me that tongue. Give me that sinewy meat. Give me that leaf-shaped... Oh, Jesus Christovano. I got turned down on my end. Holy hell. It's very much a new addition. More quality of life for inventory management. That's the one thing about this game. Like, it's still in development, so I feel whenever a game's in early access, you can't be too harsh with judgments yet because they're adding things. But the one thing that will always kind of bother me, and I hope they kind of update it fast, is the quality of life inventory management. The inventory is a little bit rough. But other than that, I love it. That's exactly why you watch this stream. You always learn something new. Now, it's only learning something new if you don't fact check anything. But then again, you can still learn something new being not what I'm saying, being being... Oh, Mr. Tot, save me! Hello, Mr. Tot. Alright, I don't think it's a nice little peasant shoes, little booties. A little bedroll. We don't want the bedroll. Some leeches. Get out of here, Mr. Tot. Would you like an egg for your services? No. You're not getting our egg. I forgot to drink before we slept. I was really going to drink. The rag. Okay. I'm going to want that because I want to build a bedroll for the future. It took him 8 years to allow you to just click things into an inventory backpack. Every time I walk in here, I remember the fever dream we had where we dreamt of killing all these people and they cornered us and they shanked us to death. Good, sir. You have anything for sale? Because we do. Gods be praised. Not the dog pelt, not the dog pelt. Bonanzo. I think oregano may be cooler than Bonanzo. And you know what? Who are we kidding ourselves? We deal with rotting corpses here. Not statues. It was never alive to begin with. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. See you later, Bonanzo. We got oregano. He's an upgraded version. Alright, we got some more rabbit pelts. Can I arrange by pelts? Or organize inventory by pelts? Holy... We're rich boys. 161. He's broke. We've drained him. He won't even buy that from us. Okay, maybe we should buy stuff from him. And we can balance out the economy. I don't want to buy anything from him. Oh, he's got nothing. It's disgusting. Maybe some arrows? There's a Bogdan. There's a Bobskin arrow. Alright. Alright. Now what can we sell you? 161. Not gonna happen. 81. 27. Oh, God's be praised. The wine is still stolen. We're not selling the beautiful cup of yore. 45. I think that's all we can get out of this gentleman. Beautiful, though. Salted tender meat. Maybe he's got some food for morale and immunity. You may be onto something, Cup. You may be onto something. Intoxication change. Immunity plus 2%. Immunity plus 9. And we get to keep the bowl. Intoxication resistance. The power of Galak. Okay, okay. I'm definitely liking this. Maybe we can get some morale. But it's going to make us intoxicated at the same time. Let's get these two. And then we can sell more stuff. Oh, God's be praised. You want these freaking candles? He loves it. He loves it. Alright, at ease, sir. Do you have any, like, quests or things? I bet you know some good hunting spots. 200, get out of here. We'll find it ourselves. Anything interesting? Many folks save money just to move far away. That's what we're doing. We're trying to save up that retirement fund so we can get out of here. This place is horrible. The Elven Kingdoms, they don't really care about the destination as long as they create some distance. But if you ask me, no one ever likes it where they are. That's true. Very true. See you later. All right. We need to get some kind of grain sack. Probably from the main town. I want to grab this rag so we can make a bedroll out of our... We don't need it. We don't need it. A bedroll out of our dog pelt. What a weird sentence. What a odd sentence to say. We'll head up to the main town. Oh, everyone's going to be asleep, though. We may have to stop off at the caravan and get a good night's rest. Derwin dessert. By Jove. Ah, Jesus. I almost threw up. Oh, perfect time to eat some not pot roast. Day toast to it. Wait a minute. Did I not buy the food? Am I blind? Did I put it in my caravan? The hell just happened? During gets +1 experience gain for every visited hunting ground. Is that like a permanent gain? Pardon me? You don't say. Yeah, I must have slapped that in the damn caravan. It is. Oh. That $200 for the hunting grounds location is suddenly very tantalizing. Very succulent. Very delicious. Can't see shut. There he is. Ah, so maybe I have to revisit that hunting ground in the north. Fucking in the north. Here they are. Okay, we want to eat this. Oh, root salad. Get that immunity cooking. Alright. Have a little sip. We need to refill the water. We do not. Sleepy time. It's sleepy boy time. Let's get a nice 6-hour sleep. Well, to 6 a.m. at least. The king of the north! Your progress has been saved. Okay. Okay, we need to... I want the damn chickens. Okay. Sacks of grain. Huge. Sickle. Sacks of grain. Sickle. I need a pen. I need a pen. We're gonna write this down on my calendar. For the month of... Wait, let's go back to February. We'll write it down for the month of February. That's April. We can't go forward in time. All right, the month of February. We need a sickle. We need tracts of land. Sacks of grain. Not the best perk because hunting grounds may contain, well, the beasts to hunt, and you need to get close to discover, and sometimes it's just, oh shit, it's just 4 bears. One day we'll tackle those bears. I believe in Derwin. Okay, what else do we need here? Oh jeez, that's too much. That's too much. Incense burner and a censer. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for that one. Hardy tent cloth. Straw. Straw. Tent cloth. All right. What's this? Reinforced harness. Wait, we can't even get that one until we get the other one. We somehow trapped ourselves. Quality reins. Okay, okay. This one. We need the wheels. Carpenter hammer. Carpenter hammer. I gotta like take a picture of these notes afterwards and post it on like the YouTube the YouTube post thing. It's an absolute mess. Spacious chests. We like a good spacious chest. We don't care about that stuff. What's these pigeons? Sacks of grain. ×2. ×2 grain sacks. And slave pigeons. A signed permit. Okay, we can't do any of that stuff. All right. Channel the inner Schwarzenegger. I can't do a good Schwarzenegger, but get back to the chopper. All right, we have our notes. I just placed it down, and I will not look at it. What are you doing, Alda? You've taken a look around. Ooh! A few hunting opportunities. Frickin' squirrels? There's frickin' squirrels in this game? It's it's better than a rabbit. However, I think she can do better. Of all the beasts to topple, she hunted a freaking squirrel. Oh, all this meat's all this meat is gonna go bad. We gotta start roasting. Wait, did someone sell salt? I think she sells salt. We need to start salting. Good lady, lady of the land. Only one. We need 2, I think, to salt. You damn bastard. Meat salting. You need 2. You need 2. 2 days. 2 days. 3 days. 1 day. Roasted. Let's make another day, Tyler. We have too much food. It's all going to go bad. Merge with that. We're going to get Ziggy Piggy, I think. How long does this take? It's 2 days. 1 day. All right. I have stuff in here, don't I? Jesus. 7-day eggies. 7-day eggies. Organize. Salt can go in there. We gotta get like a food tab. Acorn. Why do we have an acorn? Put the meat in there. We'll hold on to all this stuff. This is getting wild. I hope you guys are feeling wild with all this inventory management. It's got to be done though, right? It's got to be done. Okay, we're gonna sell you. I'm just gonna take you out so I know you're there. Eggy, put all the eggs in there. They surrounded Wilfred. He's thinking of a different life he could have led. He could have been a father. He could have been a contender. Quick rest to save. She doesn't know how to sell herself. Alright. Osbrook. It's been a while. We're going to return. More glorious than ever. I hope you remember us. We'll do some hefty selling. Hopefully have everything organized for our next adventures in STONESHARD. And then we'll probably get ready to start switching things up. Rhubarb. Osbrook by Bryn March. We've returned. How goes it, filthy peasants? Do you have any free straw for us? Mr. Tot. I gotta check every time. It's the same old stuff. Oh, why not have a little sip? To my health. Get that morale cooking. I remember you. Bear fat. We don't want it, but will you, It's not as good as it could be. It could be significantly better. We can hold out. All right. We want to buy identification scrolls. Beautiful. We'll take the lot. A disenchantment. We don't want the disenchantment. Okay. Do we have any gems that we've been storing on? Holy crap, we do. We can get better prices in other places, but desperate times calls for desperate measures. No! We'll come back for you, dice. We don't sell them to him, though. We sell them to the butcher. Every time we come into town, he goes broke, he loses his whole family's wealth, and his wife at home gets angry at him. But he doesn't change his ways. An amethyst. A sapphire. He can't stop looking. Oh, we can't do it. 171? Gods be praised. Okay, we gotta bleed him dry. Pretty good, pretty good. You know what? You can have this squirrel pelt too. I bet you're gonna you want that for some reason. We got another piece of dice for you. Sudden urge to throw dice in KCD2 rising. Oh, you don't want our mug? What's wrong with our mug? How about this? Oh, you can't afford that. What is this copper ring? It's crap. Get it out of here. Why do I have all this crap? So much junk. Why do I have like 8 bottles of oil? Get rid of that. Oh my god, a silver plate? Okay, there's nothing more I can sell this gentleman. The game definitely needs some gambling. That would be incredible. Alright. Somebody here, I'm sure, sells sacks of grain. Eat. Delicious. The earrings. He can buy the earrings. I'm sure if he comes home. Okay, he's lost all his money. He sold everything, but he comes home with some earrings for his wife. He might get forgiveness. Sadly, he doesn't want them. He's only out for himself. He's not shopping for his wife at all. You, good lady. Damn it. Well, I know you're gonna buy them. You can take this. You know what? He doesn't even want the earrings. Get these earrings out of here. Just take the pelt. Just take the pelt. Brilliant. Let's look at some possible upgrades as well. Ooh. A recruit mail. It's a common medium chest piece. 8 protection. We lose the dodge chance and energy. Maybe we don't need to have too much protection. I keep feeling like we want more protection, but it's just like in Quasimorph. All I do is put on the highest numbers, but it kills our dodge chance. But for our character, we may not want to limit our energy too much. What's this? Recruit boots. They're beautiful. I would love to get... Ooh, an upgraded dagger just in case. Oh, the bullet dagger is 15? And this is also 15. Ah, get out of here. Get out of here. Blacksmith's hammer. How much does that cost? Gods be praised. I gotta check it off the list. I gotta check that off the list. Blacksmith's hammer. Wait. I need a carpenter hammer. Is it different? Ah, shit. Okay, we can't check that off the list just yet. Not just yet. Reinforced harness. I don't think he has a reinforced harness here. Maybe the stable master has that. Which stable master? Do you have a harness of reinforced variety? Or are you just a straw lord? You seem to be a straw lord. We do need straw. We need 3 straw. 1, 2, and 3. Would you like a delicious sapphire? Let's check Mr. Bow, the Bow Lord. There he is. All right. Will you buy the staffs? It's only 77. We'll take it though. Nothing really good. Except the extra arrows. I think I'm gonna buy just extra basic arrows. The kids woke up and hey, teaching your son how to play guitar? Well done. Well done. I think any having kids learn some form of musical instrument is very important for the development cycle of them. Get their brains working. Don't worry, you haven't missed much. We're just trying to organize the inventory and clean out things, so we're ready to go next time. We're too loot. We hoarded too much loot over time. That's the hammer we need. All right. Mistakes have been made. You want this chalice? How about this silver plate? What about this amber amulet? He's done it. I'm not too particular on prices at this point. We just want to get this stuff out of here. Glorious. The stable master in Bryn is where that one is. Okay. We already have the sturdy wheels. The big thing is these sacks of grain. We may have to go up to the mill to get those grain sacks. Okay, so the list. Carpenter's hammer. Check. A big check. We need a freaking sickle. Straw, a tent, cloth. Hello, sir. What do you have? A hardy tent cloth. We're gonna need to make some space here. This is nice that you can put it directly into the caravan. I didn't know you could do that. I don't know if that was from an update or not. Your heart is hurting at the thought of all the lost profit. I know. I know. I think if I was just playing on my own, I'd probably go and do all the min-maxing for the profit. But that will take quite some time, and we don't have much time left. At least for this game. I gotta switch it to Kingdom Come Soon. Okay. Reinforced harness. Sickle. Sickle. Who's got a sickle? It's gotta be some filthy peasant. You learned when you were 6, and your son is 5, so he's getting to the age where he understands the rhythm. Awesome. Yeah, I practiced guitar and learned guitar a long time ago, but then I stopped for such a long period of time, to the point where all the calluses on my fingers are just gone. And I picked up the guitar just the other day, started playing, and my god! I understand. You got to keep up those skills just to keep the calluses. Okay, what do you got here? Apothecary box. We already have this one. You've already learned that schematic? This is getting expensive. This is getting quite expensive. Well, we could use the apothecary box. Let's see. Rearrange. You know what? We're going for it. The sickle. Cross off the sickle. We got a shopping list. Straw, we got the straw. 2 sacks of grain. That's the last thing we need. Anything else we want from this gentleman? I think not. Oh my god, he's got drugs. Wait. Would you like to buy our smoke leaf? I know we have it somewhere. Here, you can buy... Have some origmony. Have some of this hop... Oh, wait, we may want those. We may want those. Smoke leaf. It's delicious. You can take our wolf tongues. Hornet honey. We're not gonna... We're gonna save that. I'll give you some of our hops. Hemp. You can just take the hemp. Okay, okay. What's in here? You know what? Take the fox pelt. Horse tail. Take it. Take it all. What's this? An iron ingot. We're gonna hold on to that. Gods be praised. The goods don't travel between merchants in your caravan immediately. There is actually a guy who carries them on his cart. You can sometimes... Are you serious? That's incredible. So by selling it from my cart's inventory, it's actually triggered somebody to travel between the towns and my cart. That's amazing. Those, like, I've mentioned it before, those little details of immersion, they make a big difference, I think, to a lot of gamers. I used to think it was a small amount of people. Hey, we can fill that with water. I used to think it was like a niche market of gamers that really appreciate those small details. But I think there's more of us, damn it. Yes, we're the depth lords. Give us more depth, damn it. Okay, let's visit the inn. You know, say hello to the gentleman that saved us from... Oh no, this wasn't the inn that saved us from intoxication. What do you got? You got anything for sale? Get at... What's this? Ooh, the Osbrook bread bowl stew. Gods be praised. I got too excited with that. Inspect it. And then throw it on the ground. Alright. We're going to travel up to the mill. Get those sacks of grain. Visit the old hovel. Old Wilfred Benign's retirement home. And we'll get those riggy ziggies going. That's awesome. I love that. Oh, and you can't interact with it for some time, so you actually have to wait for the shipment to go back and forth before you can do more shipments. Very cool. I love it. See, that's the special thing about this game, where they put a lot of attention into those details. They don't need to do that. But that's where I think me and a lot of people are very forgiving of the game with the long-term development and the distant updates, because they're doing stuff like that. And that makes it all worthwhile. Let's eat that. Ziggy piggy. Yeah, those small details make a huge difference. If a game can continually convince you that you're living within it, then so many other things can be ignored. Especially, like, I think a lot of people take graphics, for example. They take graphics, they put it too high on the tier list. Of course, graphics can create incredible immersion. You can see that in, like, KCD2 or other very, like, high fidelity games. That can pull you into the world. But many of those games can easily take you out of the world if the mechanics aren't up to scratch as well. Where, like, a game like StoneShard, even Quasimorph, sometimes I can get so immersed into those games, even though the graphics are clearly not up to, like, the AAA standards, but it's the small details and the mechanics that convince your brain and pull you into the world. I think that's much more important than the graphics. All right. Have anything for sale? Give me your frickin' grain, you bastard. All right, here we are. Sacks of grain. Someone needs to take these grain and ship it. I hope there's no, like, shipping fees. Am I paying a premium? Okay, 1 sack of grain. Reorganize. We have to be able to fit more. 2 sacks of grain. Check it off the list. Let's go. Tent cloth. I think we got the tent cloth too. We got everything except the harness. Is this salt? Get out of here. Get out of here with your flour. I don't know how to make bread. This has been very accomplishing. A peasant scythe. Death cap. I probably could have got free straw here, damn it. Let's check out the old hovel. Oh, we used to live here. Do we still have the crap in here? We do. The rotten goat cheese to always remember what we did by not eating the cheese. Speaking of not eating food, this thing has gone bad. Okay. Empty it onto the floor of our old hovel. Let us remember. I don't think this is worth identifying. I don't know why I still have it there. Let's do a little sleep. A little sleep, a little save. You spent 2,500 on your current PC build. You still play games like Star Sector and other indie games? Yes. I feel you. They'll make a full system where you can contract smallpox before they finish this game. Yes. Yes. Give me plagues and let me be contagious. I want to be able to get a plague, walk into a city, accidentally contagion the city, and then the morality of the city decreases, the trade decreases, it gets friggin', you know, quarantined off from the world. That may be too much, to be honest, but that'll be fun.